Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. And we, my friends, are playing some more Clash Royale. Now, I want to go ahead and I want to show you the last three replays that I've done right here because, you know, the fact that these people are starting to become better players, you could say, makes things a little bit more tricky. So, fighting against a Royal Giant user who's also got the Miner, but he just outranks me on card level, like level 11 Barbarians. That's pretty damn good level Barbarians right there. But we're going to be able to sort of push on and make a good go at this. Like, he's got a level 9 Wizard as well, which is going to cause us a huge, and I mean a huge problem. The princess, she's not a big deal. You know, the fact that it's only level 1 can still cancel out my princess, but we can deal with it, no problem. The biggest part, or the hardest part of this battle, is probably going to be getting past his bomb tower. So, as you can see here, coming in with a level 11 barbarians and level 11 minions. Now, he made a mistake where he put the royal giant down first, which actually pushed my princess back. And he didn't let her get a shot off first, so obviously that got a shot on the minions. The zap finished them off. Big mistake for him right there. Now, taking out his royal giant, we're going to reset the tower and we're going to push in with our hog. Now, again, rather than using the bomb tower, I think he was using that for a surprise factor. Once he got one of Mars, he'll just go full defense mode and keep putting that down. But he tries his barbarians, and because he already had those barbs, because I saw them in the first run, I was expecting him to defend. So as you saw, the preemptive fireball. Now you've kind of got to remember what people are playing with and what they're using to counter your attacks with. So as you can see here, look at this, guys. He's going to put down his minion horde because he didn't have his barbs ready, and that gave me a free zap spell because obviously the ice spirit has already taken him out. The fireball can get rid of that last minion and do some damage to the barbarians. The archers are going to take care of that miner, no problem. And now he's going to work hard to try and defend this pushover on the right hand side. So I'm just going to go zap the tower, get rid of him, and not worry about it. So now he's lost a tower, he's kind of thought, well, I'm going to have to play my bomb tower, because otherwise I cannot get his tower. And by doing that, he didn't have the elixir to actually back up his push like he would like to. The Inferno tower is going to finish off his fire wizard, and we're going to go ahead and do some good stuff and things. Take that first crown against a level 11 royal giant. Now I'm going to pause the video 2 seconds because I need to go blow my nose because I do have a cold. So 2 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, now we're back. So going into the second one of the video. Now we are fighting against a level 10, but he's running a super annoying, I guess you can call it a arrow bait or zap bait deck. Um, because everything's like really cheap, to be honest. So he's got the Skami in there, he's got the graveyard, he's got the archers, the mega, so arrows, zap, everything is super cheap, so he can keep on cycling it super fast. Now, seeing that he's got the level 10 archers as well as mine, I purposely fireball them. Now, that's just because of the fact that archers cost 3 elixir, so the fact that I was using 1 elixir taking out tower damage, that's good for me. Because of the fact that I'm eliminating the archers from the equation. So seeing that he's got that golem coming in, I'm kind of quite surprised seeing the deck that he had. I was expecting like an arrow bait deck, and then he that huge curveball of actually throwing down um, the golem. But because our rotation is super quick as well, we're able to get the archers down to take care of the graveyard, no problem at all. The ice wizard and single archer is going to help the tower clean up that last of the golem. He's going to come in and defend my Hog Rider with his tombstone. But because of those troops behind, that's going to let my Hog Rider get 2 swings off on the tower. And he actually manages to squeeze out a third swing because that Ice Wizard, that guy is so clutch. So many times that guy has helped me get like an extra swing needed to turn the tables. So I really suggest you put him in the deck, guys. If you don't have him in your deck, then you could be doing something seriously wrong, because the deck could be so much better if you put him in there. So as you can see here, we're going to push down on the left hand side, trying to force him to use cards over there. Princess down on the right, purposely just to help lend a hand with his push over on the right hand side. Ice Wizard and Archers to take care of the Skarmy and help back up for taking out the Golem at the end. Fireball just to annihilate his Mega Minion because he didn't want to deal with it. And he plays a Golem just as I go ahead and put down my Hog Rider. I zap, but I miss one of those skeletons, sadly. And I'm able to sit back and relax again, because, again, he's pushing him with everything. And I can just Fireball his Mega Minion and his Archers right there. My Archers are unfortunately going to lock onto his Golem over there. But the time is over. I did have my Zap spell, I had my Ice Wizard there, so I wasn't worried about all of those skeletons coming in. I would have been able to clean them up quite nicely. So, again, another victory, which is pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this deck. So, that's not to say that it's not losing, because I am losing, but I mostly lose when I mess up. It's not because of the fact of I've been outplayed or because the opponent's better. It's literally I've misplayed something, and that's what's cost me the ball. Especially against like these sort of hog giant decks or golem decks, you have to play almost perfect using a cycle deck when you come up against these sort of heavy hitting decks. If you don't, you're going to lose. So as you can see here, look at this. Everything just piles up behind the giant. And that's why they win, guys, because they just pile everything up behind the giant, let it walk down the line, and there's just like, what? Let's watch some TV. Whereas on the other hand, using a cycle deck, you can't really do that. So not knowing that he had a hog, I didn't really bother countering these barbarians too hard. But then as soon as I saw the hog, I immediately put down the Ice Wizard and the Ice Spirit, which shut down his push very quickly. And now I'm going to drop my hog and force him to play something to actually counter my push. With that Zap spell, we're actually going to manage to kill one of them archers, and the Hog Rider is going to get a ton of damage to his tower. Putting my archers far into the middle means that the Valkyrie's going to come over, and one will split off and go to the right hand side. You know, it don't really matter too much, but yeah, it's just a little bit of tower damage. So again, my princess goes down on the line, just being super cheeky because of the particular deck that he's running, and he plays his elixir pump right at that point, going for a big push. He completely lets my princess destroy his tower. Look at this. She actually gets a final shot before that bomber is able to do anything. So with the fireball going down on the line to take out that bomber, it's also going to kill off his giant and stop his Hog Rider from getting to the tower as well, because it's going to get killed by the Inferno Tower. Princess down on the right hand lane, and he's going to have to counter it this time. So again, we're going to have the archers and the Ice Wizard to take care of those barbs. I send in the fireball first because I know that the Hog Rider was going to be coming in very soon, and I wanted to make sure that that bomber didn't get a chance to target my Ice Wizard. So we're going to shut down that whole entire push. Second Ice Wizard going down on the line means that the Hog Rider, I don't think the Hog even got a single swing on the tower. So sending in that fireball straight away to get rid of those archers, because as I said before, we don't want them in the vicinity of the tower. And the Ice Spirit would have helped shut down that giant right there with the Inferno Tower. So looking really strong. Really love this deck. works amazingly. And as you can see, up at the top right, boys and girls, it's pushed us up to 3707. That, my friends, is a brand new trophy record. So we're continuing to move up the ladder, and I'm not even trying to move up the ladder. That's just how strong this deck really is. I'm not even trying to increase my rank and try to push up the ladder. It's just happening because of how strong the deck is. So check it out, guys. But for me, that's going to be today's video. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace on... Oh, wait, guys. Before we go, have you checked out the new cards? We have the Electro Wizard coming into the game. He's going to be a boss. He's going to be able to take out Skarmies just from dropping him on the line. He's going to be able to demolish Sparkies just from dropping him on top of them. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see him. He's going to absolutely wreck everybody. And I think he's going to go into my deck. Could you imagine this deck right here, guys? Like, instead of having the archers, maybe having the Electro Wizard as well, because he's going to be dishing out just as much damage as the two archers. It's going to be pretty crazy. Like, insane. Absolutely insane. And he's going to hit two people at the same time, so he's going to do the same job as archers do. So, yeah, you could be seeing in the future, once I get him, you could be seeing a 3 legendary deck. And I might even change the zap out and put the log back in there, and then have a 4 legendary deck. Who knows? The world is our oysters, guys. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Peace on the streets.